right. A difference of opinion. Though we failed to secure the key, we must not forget that we succeeded in ridding the realm of another primal. Prevented. Let's see. Well, first, never mind.
Wait, something is amiss.
Oh no. No.
Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Reveal yourselves at once! And there I was, expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken.
Oh no. Oh, this is bad.
Just as Wire observed, the Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
The Warrior of Light? He who bested Van Baelsar?
It would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Azizlar as well. Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Dawn. You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. That their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
Genocide has ever been the Empire's favored recourse. And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last. Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world. 'Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the icons to heel. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
Where did that come from?
Take cover!
What the frick?
Your Radiance, we must withdraw.
Oh my god. done. The ship they were working on is complete.
We shall meet again, warrior of light. On that you have my word.
So Garlemald too has designs on Azisla. But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
Probably because he wants to make sure it's done right. No screw-ups. Because, I mean, the Empire's been screwing up lately. Talk about that thing? Oh yeah, I forgot I can fly now. Convenience of it all. Well, now that... do the map, and then we'll continue. Jeez, this bag is huge. Oh, that's the end of the line, okay. How high can we go? Whoa, there's a whole island up there. Well, there's an island up here. I think that's an island. What the frick is this place? Mountain can't fly any higher. It's so nice up here. Big map. Sea of Clouds is huge. I guess because it's not really huge, it's just the fact we really didn't go anywhere much. We didn't have to traverse a lot. What's this? Yes, I know that's a dungeon. What dungeon? Oh yeah, never read. I remember that area. But yeah, we're almost done. Another gauntlet? Yeah, that's never read. Yeah, that's done. Now comes the fun part. We could actually fly around to places. And apparently go through things. That kind of ruins the experience. much. That kind of ruins things. Keeper of the seventh bloody gate. Such probably. Oh, there he is. Alright, let's go. What good turn. But that thing's gonna fly. Chuck.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again. Least of all under these circumstances. My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sasjunius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths.
Ah. Pretty much the woman in white armor. I remember. That's her sister.
Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
My mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate.
But
Though
you
I was
fell
given
in
little
love.
information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich. It was his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. It is your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Azizlar should be.
Hold on, everyone! Look! I think that's it! Chief, is that... Allagan. Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
Of course. What's it wrong?
What was that?
Barrier. It's a barrier.
Some sort of barrier.
We should have thought twice about this.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the artillery propeller!
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Allagans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
that was fun. Engineering. Now I'm just upset. It's like we're so close and yet so far. Nah, I already know we have quite a bit to do. Wait, I just went the wrong way. The faith that... Oh, that's an achievement. That's not where I wanted to go.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allagans, and we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
Master Garland, based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters. But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing two galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
How?
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
An Archon? Truly?
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
How many modifications has this airship gone through? I still love my outfit. It's gonna be even more perfect when I get into Stormblood because it's all gonna come together. All flames. What's this? Peace for Donna. So we got sidetracked a little bit. What is this? Sidetracked later. Hey, Pepin. Wait a minute. The most... The very first that man did conceive to traverse great distances, and the ancient precursor to all methods to utilize the life stream. Flow. Okay, I don't think I've been to this. Where is this at? It's in the water. Once again, we're constricted to using this. It's okay. Alright. No. At least we're in familiar territory. That's all that matters. But we don't have to worry about enemies trying to wreck our houses. I would call it. I think what I'll do is, when we unlock the next dungeon, I'll grind for gear and I'll get this 60. Ow. There we are. To the north and east. No. Gotta hurry. That's not good. Yeah, I think by the time we're done the actual story, I'll probably be out of tickets. The rate I keep teleporting. It's actually a shame that I didn't get all of the whatchamacallits here. I never got all the Ethernets here. Alright. Ray, follow me.
In requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Y'shtola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and Elemental.
That being?
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the Elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The Elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person! Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
Oh, that is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
Where? Okay, she's in Old Gridania. So. Let's just go. And I think I'm gonna take the time to actually unlock the rest of these. Yeah, let's get the I think I have Leatherwork. I know I have that one. I don't have the botanist. Ow.
Let us begin. Raya O, Arun, if you would. Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
There. Now! A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once. All that remains is to pray, my friends.
Okay. Let me see what... I'm gonna get these right now. I just gotta know which ones I don't have. I have the Archer, Feather, Lancer, Conjurer. Go to Lancer. I don't think I have the Botanist. Nah. I messed that up. I didn't mean to do that. Just trying to see. Okay. Conjure. Go in here and get the what you call it. Go in here, get this, then go all the way to the Botanist. Get that. Tuning. Oh, there it is. There we go. Yellow surface 8. Ooh. Now I have access to the landing. That's useful. But that said soccer ball. I was gonna be like, Hang on a sec.